Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Quad Cities Business Beat here in Prescott, Arizona at the Prescott E-News office/studios. We are sponsored by me. I am an independent ambassador with Plexus Worldwide based out of Scottsdale. I am here with Zach, my hubby extraordinaire.
Hubby,
that's right.
And then San Martin with Prescott Night Out.
And that is me.
And our guest today is Jessica Brunk. She is with Baby Quip. Hello. Welcome.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this because, we don't have little kids. Well, Harlan's 3, but we don't really travel anywhere where we need this. So I think this is a great podcast for grandparents, aunts, uncles, parents. So tell us.
You didn't say
what
dads.
is, huh?
You didn't say dads in that.
Dads. Dads.
I know dads
Moms.
would love this.
Moms. All of that.
Older siblings.
Older siblings, yes. Tell us about it, Baby Quip.
Yeah, so Baby Quip is essentially a baby gear rental company. Although I'd like to know, although the name is Baby Quip, we do have lots of items for toddlers and younger kids too. Okay. So it's a company. I'm here in Prescott, but there's actually providers all over the U.S. and Canada to help people who need baby gear. So either they're traveling or grandparents who have, family visiting, like this week with Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that is what's happening this weekend. So let me describe some of the products that you have.
Yeah, so I'll tell you some of our most popular items. So the full-size wooden crib is the most popular because parents and grandparents, want babies to feel like they're sleeping at home. And because we all know if baby gets a full night of sleep, everybody sleeps better.
That's right.
So that's probably the most popular item. Comes with a regular crib mattress pad, sheet, extra sheet, everything you could need. We set it up for you so you don't have to worry about any of that. Also, car seats are pretty popular, so grandparents like to rent those so that when they go down to Phoenix or to the airport here in Prescott and pick up family, they have car seats for the babies and kiddos. And then also we have pack and plays, we have high chairs, that's a popular one over Thanksgiving. We have toy packages, we have those cute little sit-to-stand walkers, so if they're kind of a year old and they're trying to walk but sitting too, we have all kinds of stuff. Sound machines, humidifiers.
You have the gamut.
Yeah, the video monitors. The list goes on.
So in other words, if you're a parent out there, you could pack really, really light, and then you come in
Yes.
and you be like, "Here, I got everything that you're needing," like the whole bounce house. Stuff like that. Do you guys have like full house bounce houses?
We do not, but you know what? It's funny you brought that up because that's a way we would like to expand eventually is getting some fun soft play and bounce house and ball houses, that type of thing, so that maybe at some of the wedding venues or some of the outdoor events, we could set up and have some fun stuff for like the 0 to 5-year-olds, to be able to play.
Well, that's awesome.
Because it'd be says 25 to 35-year-old play.
Maybe that too eventually.
Zach,
that's another tab.
Bro.
Yes.
So how did you hear about it? How did you hear about Baby Quip?
So I heard about Baby Quip because I was traveling to Las Cruces to visit grandparents, and we have, or back then we had a pretty small car, and I was thinking with a 6-month-old, I didn't know how we were going to fit everything. And she refused to sleep on a pack and play mattress. So we needed like full on crib mattress in order for us all to be happy. And then of course a crib to go with the mattress to be safe. And so I was like, oh shoot. Everything's not going to fit. Oh, and back then she loved the jumper too. And that thing, even when you break it down, takes up a lot of room, right? Space. And then plus all of the stuff for my husband and I for this week-long journey. So I searched, Las Cruces baby equipment rental and came across, a Baby Quip provider there. I was like, this is the most genius idea. I wonder if we have one in Prescott. And we don't. So now we do. And that's me. So that was back in, that was back in May. And then I started in June. So now I'm the quality provider for Prescott and, Quad City area. I go all the way down to Wickenburg. And then I also will do Sedona, Camp Verde, Cottonwood, Jerome, that area too.
How many of you are there in the state? Or
In
do you
the
not even know?
state, let me think. There's, I would say about 10 of us because there is quite a few in Phoenix. And then there's Flagstaff. There's another Sedona provider, and then I think a couple in Tucson.
Oh, okay. So there's a few of you throughout
yeah,
the state.
I think about 10.
Oh, that's great. So is everything individual? Is it based on packages? Cost roughly?
Yeah, so both. So I have individual items listed, but then I also do packages where people can save money. So one of the most popular ones I just dropped off this morning, actually, at a grandparent's house is our best night's sleep package. So that comes with the full-size crib and the mattress and all of the fixings for that. And then it comes with the humidifier, the sound machine, and the video monitor. So kind of
that's
everything
fantastic.
for baby to sleep well and for you to feel, like you can leave baby safe and sound and you can watch them on the little monitor.
Oh,
and
that's
hear 'em.
fantastic. So what is something like that
Yeah,
run?
so that package with everything is $25 a night.
That is not bad.
That is not bad at all.
That is super, super affordable.
Like, that's like pack lightly so you can pack more clothes.
Yeah.
Or bring more back with you,
Whatever,
I like
yeah.
it.
That's true.
Go
Yeah.
shopping and
Have like a
feel-
little opportunity to go ahead and have, a little bit of extra room in the car. You're
Oh.
like, hey, brother-in-law, do you want to come to Prescott, Arizona, all the way from La Cruces? That'd be pretty cool.
And what's so nice too is like the drop off I did this morning that I was referring to, they're not even at the grandparents yet. I think they're still on a plane, but they're going to walk in and
It's
everything
ready.
is just perfect. There's even water in the humidifier.
Oh.
Everything is set up for them. So
What?
they're ready for baby nap time.
That is so amazing.
That really is cool.
Now, I mean, obviously, I'm not a parent and I don't have no children, but the first thing that comes to my mind is cleansiness. Obviously, there's a lot of parents that are out there like, don't touch my child, especially if they're like, newborns, and you don't want they just don't want nobody to touch their child because of obviously the sickness. So how do you keep the stuff sterile and clean?
Yeah, so we use baby safe cleaners. So for example, like Baby Ganix is a popular brand. They have the wipes and the sprays and everything. So I like to clean everything as soon as I pick it up, and then I clean it again right before I drop it off. So
nice.
we can, make sure everything is good to go, especially those high chairs after
Yeah, I know that's going
Thanksgiving
to be
meals.
one question. I mean, because me in general, I'm just like, I have even though I have to touch things, I'm just like, oh, I don't want to touch this gas pump, but
right?
I have to. So I get to that area. Like,
Yeah, no, that's a really important part of Baby Quip in general, that everything is super clean. Cleanliness is really important. Safe. We register everything. We keep track of any, what is it called? Recalls, warranties, all of that. And then everything is also, we have full liability insurance, and that's really nice too. So for instance, if a hotel is having an event and they don't have enough cribs or something, so they need to rent cribs from me, I can actually get them insurance where they can be named
that's
insured
great.
too, so they're covered as well. So it's really important to us. And then also that everything is high end. We do try to have, I don't want to say that everything's going to be the most, expensive high chair on the
Sure.
market, but it is going to be higher end because we definitely want to make sure it's quality and it's comparable to what you have at home, right?
Right.
It's such a genius idea for travelers out there.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, are you going to utilize this when you go to Albuquerque this weekend?
I had not had plans to, but I won't lie. Our kid, we're taking over my little sister's condo, and we've got Lynette's parents with us, and so we're actually sleeping in my nephew's bunk bed.
Yeah,
And so I
camping
won't
over.
lie. I was like, well, maybe I'll take the twin mattress off the top instead of giving it to Harlan, our son, and we'll rent him a bed.
Yeah.
No, actually, just right. I was thinking about it. So.
Well, we were just at one of the retailers, a couple days ago, and we saw a kid's blow-up mattress.
Yes.
$35. So here she had this package that includes all this other stuff for $25 a day. I mean, that's
And
pretty
then
reasonable.
you
yeah.
have to pack it all.
Oh, yeah.
That's not the
And this
thing.
is a full-size crib. It's not even like a travel crib, which is huge.
So-
So
so-
linens come with it, you said?
Yeah, absolutely. We just don't provide pillows
Yeah.
or blankets, of
Or
course, for
yeah.
safety reasons, but yes.
Okay, so I know we kind of talked about this before, but who are your customers? Because we do live in a pretty substantial demographic of retired people.
Sure.
But who else could use your services?
Yeah, so definitely so far, grandparents are my number one, especially over the holidays like this week. But I also have dropped off to like vacation rental homes when people are here for a wedding and
Airbnbs.
Exactly. And then also hotels too. So one of the coolest ones was I had a family rent from me in Wickenburg, and there's this, I think it's Los Caballeros,
Yep.
and it's a kind of a fancy dude ranch. And so they, had like 3 rooms all next to each other for them and their extended family. And so they needed stuff for, the baby. Because the hotel had a crib, but it was just a mini crib, and they wanted a full size. So they rented that, plus I have a nice jogging stroller. So that was nice to get around all the trails, there.
Dragons? It's like everything. You guys got
Yeah.
everything. That's
Well,
so
seriously,
awesome.
when you're traveling with a kid and you have to take a stroller, I mean, that's a lot of extra work.
Especially if you want a jogging stroller for trails.
Yeah.
Those things take up a
lot of room.
Well,
Yeah.
honestly, the car seat. I mean, I know the flights, it's a free check and everything, but lugging
Hauling
it
that
through
thing
along
around.
with the
Yes.
Yeah.
it's just one more piece, that you have to remember. Heck, I think we actually just had friends that forgot on their way back, forgot their car seat
Oh, no.
in their rental car.
Yeah.
And they were at the airport and they're like, well, I guess we'll buy one when we
Right?
get home.
Yeah.
If you rented it that way, I'm guessing it sounds like you guys are pretty, feasible or work around people's schedules where you could probably drop it off at the car rental place and stuff like that. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I can meet people like at the airport here or wherever. Yeah, I can meet them there and drop off everything. So.
Wow,
That's
what
awesome.
a freaking great idea.
Totally great
That
idea.
is such a great idea. Seriously, I was like, this is awesome. I wish I could do that with something that I do in life. I was like, I was supposed to be here, but can you go ahead and bring me that?
Right?
Like, that's awesome. I really do. That's a really great idea. And where did you find that out again?
So Baby Quip has actually been in existence. It was under a different name, but since 2016. And so, just doing a search online, and then how they list. So you can just go to babyquip.com and you can search by city. So where are you going to be staying? And if it's like, for instance, Wickenburg, if you typed in Wickenburg, I would come up, even though I'm in Prescott, but I'm the person that delivers there. So you can search by city and then find, the person who's closest.
Do you have
to
an
you.
area, or is it just like, do you cover a certain area, or are you just northern Arizona?
Yeah, northern
basically?
Arizona minus. I don't traditionally go all the way up to Flagstaff because there's a provider up there,
okay.
and like for Williams, Ash Fork area, but kind of otherwise Wickenburg
Jerome,
and up.
Cottonwood,
Yeah.
Verde, which
All
is
of
like
that.
the mid-section of Arizona.
Yeah.
So kind of Verde
such a
Valley,
thing?
Prescott Quad City area, Wickenburg, Sedona. That's kind of what I call it.
Are we northern Arizona or are we mid-Arizona?
Central.
I think
Central.
we're central if you look at a map, but everybody says northern Arizona.
But I think people consider anything above
Phoenix.
Yes. Northern Arizona.
Demographics.
So most of the state.
Right?
Demographics says that we're above everybody.
So
I believe that.
Except Flagstaff. Flagstaff's a little bit higher, right? How much higher are they? Like 2,000 feet?
Yeah.
yeah.
I bet you it's cold there right now. Do you guys provide snowsuits?
So I don't have any listed on there, but that actually brings up a good question. So sometimes people will want things that I don't have listed because maybe I just don't have it in stock yet, or, but if there's something specific that someone wants, like, hey, could we rent a snowsuit? We're going to be driving up to Flagstaff for the day and we need one to fit a 12-month-old. As long as I have a little bit of notice, I'm happy to do it because it'd be great to add it to my inventory
Sure.
for future people, right?
Sure.
Jeez.
Well, because people who are coming from Florida typically don't have, winter clothes.
Yeah.
And we're not even like
No.
really wintry right now, but next week's supposed to be cold. But, I think it's a great idea to have some of those options, snow pants, things that are easily sanitized
Sure.
for kids and stuff. Do you have a Facebook page?
I do. So the Facebook, if you just search Baby Quip Jessica Brunk or Baby Quip Prescott, my Facebook page will come up.
Perfect. And do you have a phone number people can call you?
Yes. So it's 928-432-7620.
Awesome. What is your availability for December? Now, not everybody travels during Christmas. So
Sure.
the month of December can be Harry Carey. So what is your availability looking like in December?
Yeah, so it's looking good. I do already have grandparents planning ahead for the week of Christmas. Yay, them.
Yay.
Good job getting on top of it. But we do still have availability. So I recommend sooner rather than later, just so, we don't run out of cribs or car seats and you need something tomorrow. But yeah, there is still availability for
that's
December.
Fantastic. Now, do you take last minute orders too, or is there like a 48-hour window that you have to place an order? Or are you kind of like, okay, you need it tomorrow, I'm here? If something comes up.
So I do take last minute orders. The website lets you, so you can either call me and I'll do everything for you over the phone, or you can go on the website and put in your order yourself just with a credit card. If it's last minute, you can do it on the website, but I will call you just to make sure that, I have everything correct. But I have had, like last weekend, I had someone rent a crib and they needed it the next day and it all worked out. So usually it does, but I still recommend the earlier the better, just to make sure I have it, especially if it's during the holidays.
Great.
And supply and demand, because obviously after they hear this, everybody's going to be calling. They're
Absolutely.
Like, man,
That's what she wants.
I need somebody like you right now. And this is the holiday, time of the season, so this could really blow up.
And honestly, if you're a hotel worker, front desk, or if you're a GM listening, or any of those things, be sure to call Jessica and at least have her phone number, because working in the hotel industry for 20 years, they have cribs, but they don't always work. They might be old, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And they do not have.
They're usually just pack and plays.
And they're usually just pack and plays or mini cribs. So be sure to call Jessica again at her phone number.
Yes, 928-432-7620.
And I will tag some of those GMs that I know around town when we post this podcast on Saturday, so they can get a hold of you too, because at least to have your number.
Sure.
Because, as we all know, Prescott is Arizona's Christmas city, and every weekend in December is jam-packed.
Who labeled it Prescott's Christmas City? Do you remember?
The governor. Rose.
Former governor, yeah.
Rose something. I don't remember the last name.
We just got educated. I already forgot.
the last show, Billy Orr was educating us. Yes.
Slash tag.
Slash
tag or hashtag?
I'm doing well. We remembered the first name. Rose,
yes, you did.
And she was a governor.
And I think the last name started with an M. It might have been an M. Rose M.
Mofford.
Oh.
I win. Ding, 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 ding. Just kidding.
Jeez, we are on it. We are definitely on it.
We are. What else would you like to add, Jessica?
I was going to add, since you brought up the hotels, Baby Quip actually has a really cool referral program too, where concierge or front desk workers can actually get an Amazon gift card just to say thank you for referring someone.
That's awesome.
And then if they actually place an order based off of your referral, you actually get an Amazon gift card worth 10% of their order.
Ooh.
Yeah, which is
so grandparents
great
order big
over Christmas, right? Who doesn't want some extra money?
Absolutely.
So yeah, I can give that information. I actually have little cards I can drop off at hotel front desks and stuff too.
Beautiful.
That have that information, because why not? Get some Amazon cash.
Absolutely. Christmas is coming. It's around the corner.
You're there anyways.
Oh, yeah.
What is Christmas again? Just kidding.
Traditionally the 25th of December.
No, I said, what is Christmas? I'd be like, man, I tell you what. But yes, this is a good time for you guys to have this podcast. Kudos to you, Lynette, for picking the right
Hey, I
person
have to
come
say,
in.
Jessica was one of the first ones to be like, I want to be on.
Well,
yeah, I was excited. This is so cool.
Yeah,
so
I know.
thank you.
We are pretty
so
fun
much.
people. It is.
We are.
That's-
And being able to go ahead and have everything broadcast all Prescott E-News, there's literally millions of people that go ahead and tune into that. So, I'm really grateful for the platform that, Lynn has given us. So, have you been on Prescott E-News? You should go ahead and check out the podcast on there, which is, what was it? azpodcast.com? ArizonaPodcast.news. We have Lynette in the studio today.
Quad City Business Beat.
And we also have Lynn in the background helping us on our little quizzes.
Phone a friend option.
Yes.
Education right there.
Yes, we got that covered. So be able to tune in over there at Prescott E-News. Definitely check us out on Facebook. And once again, this is sponsored by
Me. Plexus Worldwide, independent ambassador,
That's what I'm talking about.
Lynette Hoyt.
And the infamous, or wait, what were we going to call you again?
Hubs extraordinaire.
Hubs extraordinaire in the house.
I was going with the man, the myth, the legend.
Oh, actually, if you go to the Urban Dictionary and look up San Martin Rodriguez, that's what it says. The man, the myth, the legend.
Is that on Wikipedia and you control that page?
I do. I do. It's called Urban Dictionary. San Martin Rodriguez. Check it out. The man, the myth, the legend. You think I'm kidding? I'm not lying. Right here, we'll Google it.
Well, I want to thank everybody for being here on a Tuesday. I know this isn't going to be available until Saturday. We hope you've all had a great, safe Thanksgiving, and we will be back next week.
Who do you have? Is this going to be a special guest?
Who do I have next week? I'm booked through almost February, so
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
I actually booked people 2 days before. I'm supposed to have
And if
them.
you want to be booked.
if you want to be booked, go to
Contact.
Prescott E-News, and they know how to get a hold of me.
Oh yeah.
Next one is Mike Daniel. Have you ever met Mike Daniel?
No.
He has Ability Renovations. He is an awesome guy. I'm excited to have him on.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be a kind of crazy
He
conversation.
he might need, Baby Quip.
Baby Quip.
Oh yeah, they just had
They got lots of grandkids.
a new grandbaby.
I mean, they're all in town, but who knows? Maybe they need some extra
Absolutely.
equipment.
Great guy. So we will be on with Mike Daniels next week with Ability Renovations, and he will bring us his energy because he's a really energetic guy. And anyway, hope you guys have had a good Thanksgiving, and we'll be here next week.
Yeah, buddy. I'm surprised we didn't crack those jokes like we were going to.
Dude, I've been trying not to right now.
All right, guys. I am San Martin of Prescott Night Out here at the Prescott E-News, and I'm signing off. Zach, your turn.
Gobble, gobble.
There you go.
Jessica Brunk with Baby Quip.
Yay!
Thank you, everyone.
You're welcome. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, guys.